I'm Andiswa. I moved to Japan to become an English teacher, and I always get this common question that is the salary even enough, or is it a comfortable amount? So today, I will be giving a breakdown of honestly how I get around the salary I earn, and also what is the expected salary when you're an English teacher in Japan. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So here's what I want you to keep in mind when you're coming into or living in a country abroad. You need to know, okay, specifically Japan. The idea of you becoming instantly rich, number one, or have a lot of money that you will not know what to do with, what to what to do with it, and it sometimes is what I feel like people around you will also think so as well, because that's a story for another day. But anyway, please get that out of your head. And I do not say it as a sense of trying to discourage you or to make you feel like it's a negative thing or to think about. No, I want you to be real. This video is very real. So anything about me is real.
I'm currently in London, and sorry, that was a scorpion.
So, although you'll be having or you'll be living comfortably in a way, you will have to have the same principles that you would have if you are living in your own home country, in terms of you have to budget when you get your salary. I mean, before you even get your salary, you have to have a budget, and you have to save money if that's what you also about, or invest or do any other things you not need to do. Of which I also think it is important to be financially literate, no matter how much you're like earning. Because example from me, backstory, when I was in South Africa, my previous job before coming here, I was working in a company, gas company, and I used to earn. It was like an internship, so it was a contract thing, and I used to get like 5,000 rand, specifically, like, yeah, around 5,000 rand for each month's salary. And with that, I was able to save monthly 500. And when I finished the contract, I was able to have like money to keep me around or like to support myself before actually finding this job in Japan. So back to the salary here in Japan. Shit, don't tell me I didn't. The salary you can expect as an English teacher is, well, it ranges between 220,000 yen to 300,000 yen. Now, how much is that in South African rands? You may be asking. That's between 22,000 rand to 31,000 rand before tax. Now, that's an amount before tax. And when you are in a government job, like the JET program, it's not the same. It's different. It can be different here and there. So I'm speaking from the experience or working for an AKAWA, which is like a private school. And we have like our salary also ranges between that. And in between the month, you do get like incentives from like kind of like sales kind of thing, where you are introducing students to the school and telling them about the program and how to join or what to expect when they join our school. So things like that, they can make you have like incentives on the side and get money, like extra money from from not just the exact salary every month. But there's also this thing that about experience, because as you get experience, the salary might go up a little bit. I hear from the other teachers that I know here in Japan that sometimes it can increase, and also with time as you are there in the company and they move you around sometimes. Yeah, I've been hearing another lady who's also has been teaching in one of the private schools. She's been moving a lot. That also is an impact when they move you, because they will be giving you incentives for that. The fact that you are being moved from one position to another place in all the different prefectures in Japan. That can also give you some moolah. So, yeah, there is just a lot around or surrounding the specific amount that you can get. It's not the same for everyone, but it's money for me that I can comfortably live within my means, or do things and do stuff. That's what I'll say. And if you looking for ACAWAs like me, or you are okay, basically I would suggest that you aim for the government jobs like jet program, good solid contract for 5 years, and your salary can increase over time. So many benefits, just like even the private school, so many benefits. Now, as I said before tax you're getting that money. So imagine maybe you're getting around 25,000 rand. That's an estimate. So when you get that 25,000 rand after tax and everything, remember there's a deduction, which also depends on the place you live or the area you live, and the deductions for health insurance and deductions for pension fund. So that does not mean you're going to get that money as it is. It's going to come with all the after all the deductions basically. And let me start with bills. Bills for me, they change over time. Like during the year, last year, I noticed that in winter, the electricity bill goes a little bit up because you use a lot more electricity in the house and a lot more aircon and everything. So it can go up. But when it comes to the summertime, it slightly becomes less or you pay less. So that also has an impact on how much money you get to take home. And also the rent. So I've been having a standard rent of where I'm living, the place that I'm living, of which it's not in the city like Tokyo areas, where the amounts can be a little bit higher. But so when you are living in like a countryside area, where it's far from the city centers, it can be slightly cheaper to live. So with my salary, it's around 5 to 6. No, not salary, rent. It's around 5 to 6,000 rand, which means if I convert, I'm trying to say in the rand currency, yes. And after that deduction as well, I have to pay bills, of course, which is gas and electricity by itself. And what else? Oh, you have to pay for Wi-Fi because some apartments they do not come with Wi-Fi, and you have to sign up for a SIM card where you're going to be having a monthly data being loaded. So that also comes into impact how much you have to pay for that as well. Then it is groceries. That's an interesting part because also that depends with the person. Like if you're someone who likes to cook, then you're going to be spending on buying groceries and stuff, of which sometimes it is a debatable thing. Some people they prefer not cooking and just buying takeouts. It just depends. It depends on the person. For me, I like to cook like between Monday to Friday. I'm cooking. We ain't playing. And then Saturday, Sunday, because I my working hours is on Saturday. I work also on Saturdays and Sundays. So during my lunchtime, I prefer to just go out, like go eat takeouts. Or a big lunch somewhere. So that's where I be saying for me, I feel like I could say roughly I use maybe around mm, depends on the restaurant as well, around maybe 9,000 for each weekend. Like there's 4 weekends in one. Oh wait, 9,000 yen. That is around 900 in rents, or 1,000 in rents, and then that's for only takeouts and eating out. And then for going out, if I'm going somewhere, traveling around Japan or doing something and also eating out, that can be around 15,000 yen. It also depends on what I'll be doing there. Can be around 15,000 yen, which is around 1,600 in rents. And also depending on the distance of how far I'm going and whatnot. Anyway, and when it comes to utilities, let's see. Oh, wait, clothes, because that's another thing. As women we like to spend on buying clothes, buying things. So I'm a Shein girl, and also I like to try out these secondhand stores, and I just try mix from wherever. Sometimes if I see a shop, even at the mall, like I will just mix here and there because it also depends with your style of things. Yeah, so when it comes to that, I don't usually go over and above 20,000 yen. And that is also not every month. I don't do that every month. No. I've tried recently to train myself not to be buying clothes every month. Yeah, I'm learning. Anyway, 20,000 yen is around, in rands, is about 2,000, 2,300. Okay, so and then when it comes to transport, the good thing about working as an English teacher here is that you get reimbursed for whatever travels you have to do. If you're going to teach in another branch or move into another place, they will take care of your travel expenses. So you get reimbursed for that. Also, you don't have to worry about transportation money or whatnot. And then when it comes to, if you're someone who's active like me, like active as in liking to go to having an active lifestyle, going to the gym and whatnot, you will probably want to go visit the sports shops for like Nike. There's ABC Mart, there's even a Nike online. They are probably one of the places that I like to go, especially for shoes. It's not so expensive compared to South Africa. And gym clothes, if you want to buy gym clothes, that's where you'll probably go. And also mix here and there. Just like I said, I'm a Shein girl. Sometimes I mix things from Shein, and also when it comes to shoes, of course, I have to buy Nike or Adidas or whatever. They are good and they are cheap, not like how South Africa it is. How, yeah. And restaurants, it is so much easy for someone to fall into that trap, or maybe into that idea of always buying out or eating takeouts, because it's not really that expensive to be eating out here in Japan. There are restaurants where you can actually spend 100 rand in rands and you feel full. Example, size area. Everyone knows size area here in Japan. It's like an Italian restaurant, but with a mix of Japanese style here and there. Very cheap, very you can like get food and be so full. Like you won't feel like you've wasted your money. Yeah, value for money kind of thing. Yeah. So things like McDonald's and all these other restaurants, yeah, not so expensive. Like you can try and decide where you want to eat, which is more like which is good for you. So I wouldn't say restaurants can be too expensive. Not really. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, that's it. I've covered restaurants and transport and utilities. So after all of that, after all those deductions, you can expect to have in your account between 15 to 17,000 rent. Now, I mean that money is before rent. I mean it's after rent and also tax and healthcare insurance and pension. And then that's 15 to 17,000 rand left is yours to do all these things that I was talking about: utilities, clothing and shoes and whatnot. Yeah. So that's what you'll be left with, and that's what you can try and work around. And just like I said, it's not the same between the months. It's not always going to be that same amount between the months. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's medium, sometimes it's low, sometimes, yeah, there's a lot that it can go on like this. So basically, it's an estimate. I don't want you to think that you're only going to get 15,000 all the time. No, 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 no. It can go up than that. It can go higher than that. And yeah, so if you liked this video, thank you so much for even tuning in and listening. And like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I really need you guys to log in. Before you even move to a country, you need to find some information. And if you're already in my channel, there's a lot of other videos you can tune in to see other topics that I was talking about. And yeah, feel free to even follow on my other social media accounts. And goodbye.